Yeah.
There we go. Yes. Yes, we are back for episode 13. Let's go. So US won Olympics. This is my little segment thing. My hair in honor of Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, how she wore her hair for the 4x400, where she set an American record, or actually I think it was the fastest split time, maybe even ever, of a 47.8 split, I think. She was the only runner to run sub 48. So my hair in honor of Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone.
Love it.
Of course. So, before we get any further, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, use our link tree, do a bunch of stuff. I'm like dancing at this point. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get
Add some dancing music.
Let's get it. All right, so just to... Yes, we're a little unhinged right now. Our sleep schedules, we were just talking about this. Our sleep schedules are so messed up at this point. We're just kind of like, we're vibing with everything. So...
Doing great.
It is what it is. So, starting off with our stupid statistics. So, Noah Lyles competed with COVID. So there's that. But on top of all this, he's been beefing with U.S. basketball.
Hot little messy mess, let me tell you.
Did you see his tweet that came out today? And he was like, why would I want to go to this guy who hasn't even made the NBA Finals? Why would I want to go to that launch?
I was like, oh, chill, my friend. You don't have to go.
Yeah, I was like, where's all this hate coming from?
Like, why'd you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Calm down.
But clearly, he chose the wrong sport to mess with, because they came out and they won. And then Friday morning, the Panthers plane, as it was landing, skidded off the runway. So another fumble for the Panthers. Love that for them.
They struggling. They always struggling.
Quite literally, they're always struggling.
Someone was like, why don't you root for them? And I was like, do I have to answer?
About that.
Anyways.
And the reason why she's saying that is because she's from Carolina.
Yeah.
So that's why she's like,
I mean, I love them. Doesn't mean I have to like them.
Exactly. That's why I don't like the Eagles or the Steelers. And then the most, like, out-of-pocket thing that we have on this list, apparently Pitbull is gonna buy the naming rights for Florida International University. I think that's what FIU stands for. Yes, he's gonna buy the naming rights for their stadium and change their stadium name to Pitbull Stadium.
Are they just gonna play Pitbull songs? Like
they might as well.
Are they gonna give like a what is it? Halftime show every time?
It just comes out during halftime. Hotel Holiday Inn.
Literally. What is he gonna? Honestly, that's so random. Such a side quest.
But I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting though.
Like, he woke up and was like, I have the money. Why not?
Literally.
Imagine just being like, oh yeah, so we have the Pitbull Stadium. Say that again? Yeah, Pitbull Stadium.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
What stadium?
Why not? I mean, get it, I guess.
Most random side quest. Alright, moving on to the NFL. As we said last week, preseason is in full swing, so, we got all the games. I'm not going to recap them because, honestly, who cares about preseason? It's just to see who will make the 53-man roster and the practice squad. So in all honesty, I'm not going to cover preseason because I don't care. I only care about the regular season. And quite frankly, you'll come to find that out as the season progresses. My problem, that's just my problem. My problem, that's just my problem.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like it's kind of pointless, you know? Like, it's not even the real game, you know? It's just kind of let's see how the players are doing. That's literally it.
And half the time the starters aren't even playing, so there's no point.
Or someone gets injured.
Like, you just want me to talk about some guy who just got drafted and isn't gonna make the team? Like, I'm not doing that. No. A waste of my time. But so Saints linebacker Pete Werner, he signed a 3-year contract extension that's worth $25 million, and he has 17.5 guaranteed. And then on top of that, kicker Harrison Butker, he signed a 4-year, $25.6 million extension with $17.75 million guaranteed.
I don't think I can listen to these anymore. They like really have a steam.
Like, listen, it'll soon be over.
I know. Yo, be there when it's finally over for me because like it just hurts me. I'm trying so hard and they're just getting signed these $2 million.
Well, they're not doing nothing. Think about all the training and stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're doing stuff, but
they probably lift like 2 or 3 times your body weight.
That's true.
Think about that.
So you know what? If I need someone to help me move out of my house, I'll get one of them. For the money you make, you can help me lift a box. I do love football, I promise. It's just there's a lot of money.
We're just doing a little bit of roasting right now.
Yeah.
We're warming up. Warming up. So Nick Foles also retired this week. So if you don't know who Nick Foles is, he is the legendary backup QB that led the Eagles to their Super Bowl run and the Super Bowl title a couple years ago. So him retiring, it's legendary. I saw some statistics. I wish that I had written them down so I could repeat them because they were pretty cool. But I didn't. Forgot to save them.
It's okay.
But yeah, he pretty cool guy. And then Chiefs wide receiver Hollywood Brown suffered a sternoclavicular joint dislocation.
You said it correctly, at least from my knowledge.
Yes.
It's where these two meet. Right here. Here. Sternum in your clav.
Great. Yeah, I'm gonna let Julie explain that because that's what she wants to do, and I have no idea. I only know your sternocleidomastoid is this muscle. That's all I can tell you.
Basically, he probably got hit really hard on the shoulder and it tore his joint and dislocated it. He's probably in a lot of pain. Oh, is it my go?
Yeah. It's okay, I'll just sit here.
We're just like, okay.
Yes.
So I'm located where the hurricane is, so I missed the last portion of the Olympics due to outage of internet and power. Great.
I just didn't watch it.
Look, honestly, we need Dylan to come back. Shout out to Dylan because he has watched it every night and he probably knows pretty much everything.
That's what I forgot to do. I
just called Dylan up real quick. Hey, explain the Olympics in the past week.
Next week.
Just go.
Dylan, if you're listening, you need to text us and remind us.
Because we might be missing something. I do want to talk about breakdancing. First of all, didn't even know that was a part of the Olympics, because I'm still learning, and I'm just, like, scrolling through, like, any type of internet page, and I'm like, wait, hold on, am I being pranked right now? This is a thing? And when I tell you, I just, like, sat there in awe, like, this was an Olympic sport, and I was like, I was like, okay, cool.
When we say it was bad, it was bad.
And I don't want to say anything mean. Let's just say it's getting memed on TikTok horribly.
Yes. And particularly that Australian breakdancer.
I love you. I respect you for going out and doing that. I could never. But again, I'm not artistically gifted in dancing. Okay.
No, so, you would have to catch me dead before I'd breakdance.
I was talking to someone, I was like, you know what? I should do the Olympics, and you know what? I'll go breakdance.
What was that?
So I can get myself an Olympic medal. And I was like, wait, actually, I could never. I'm surprised I can do these podcasts without audibly screaming inside, which I am now. I am screaming inside. I do it every time. So a rundown of the medals. U.S. finished with 40 gold, 44 silver, 42 bronze, and 126 total. We popped off. We showed Australia that we are the better people. Sorry, Australia, but you came for us. We're coming back. Did you see all this stuff? Australia doesn't like this, apparently. I'll send you a video.
I was like, where did this come from? This is out of left field.
Look. Okay, it was an Australian swimmer. She said that we were obnoxious with our cowbells and that we weren't going to do great this year. And she didn't even make it to the Olympics, so I don't know. You can put that out. We tied with China, but the head-to-head goes to silver medals. We still beat China, so it's okay.
Yeah, they didn't.
We did better. There was a controversy with Jordan Chiles receiving bronze because something happened, points got dropped, and she went up from like 7th, right, to 3rd.
It was 5th. So what ended up happening is that they're saying that she made, like, her coach appealed the decision like 4 seconds outside of the 1 minute whatever. And so that happened, and then they ruled that it was outside, so she had to give her medal back. But now they're also saying some US thing is appealing it. So we'll see how that ends up. I'm sure we'll see more about it in the morning.
Yeah, so. They were waiting till after the U.S. the Paris Olympic closing. And then I think they were going to deal with it. I don't know, because that was tonight. I did. So I didn't really watch it, mostly because I didn't have time. And then we have the U.S. Women's National. I just lost my place. Where am I?
Women's soccer.
Thank you.
Beat Brazil.
Yes, sorry.
I don't know the score. I just know that they won gold.
Yeah, I saw that not last night. I saw it tonight. Oh my god.
Now you're 2 in your head. Get out.
Sorry. Okay. Women's volleyball finished 2nd, losing to Italy. And track and field account for 34 medals. Congratulations to them. And swimming accounts for 28 medals. So we really popped off with the medals.
Yes.
Because we won.
So everyone is going back and forth, and they're like, oh, well, if China took out like ping pong and whatever out of the Olympics, then they wouldn't even be close because they won so many golds. And then everyone on the opposite side is saying, well, if you took out track and field for the US, they wouldn't come close, and everyone's just like going at each other, and I'm like,
what's
can
the
you
point?
just not? This is supposed to unify.
It's not really. Yeah, be grateful for what you're given the chance to do and move on. It'll happen again for you.
Yeah.
It's over. It's the point of moving on. Well, it's not over for Jordan just yet, but we'll find out. Sorry about that. Was there anything?
And then, U.S. men and U.S. women won basketball.
Yeah.
On both sides, they both defeated France.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I don't know if you've seen this or not. So the women's game literally came down to the wire. So France lined up to shoot a 3. They shot it, they made it, but her foot was on the line. So it counted as 2. And if it had been 3, it would have been tied game and it would have gone to overtime. But it was on, her foot was clearly on the line, so she shot a 2.
That poor girl is probably furious with herself.
Yeah.
Rethinking every life choice. I'm so sorry. Yeah. That sucks, though. Not for us, but it sucks for them.
Yeah.
But I feel bad.
And then on the men's side, Steph Curry was like lights out and just hitting these crazy shots.
Yeah.
He hit one over Wemby, which really tall, really long arm span. So it was just crazy that he made it over.
Yeah.
It was, the picture of it was wild.
Shaq. Like, Shaquille O'Neal reacted to something that happened on the court, and he had posted it on his page, and I literally saw it earlier today because my brother-in-law showed me, and it was a really funny situation, and I wish I had it. I might ask him to send it. Well, I might go look him up, honestly. I can't be like, send it to me because it's Shaquille O'Neal. I follow him.
Yes,
but
I love Shaq.
I do too. Shaq and Snoop Dogg, honestly,
they're such a good
power duo. They always doing something. Snoop is the real OG for being like everyone's mascot during the Olympics. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. We love you. You're my mom's favorite person. She told me that the other day. I was like, that's so left field for you. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, where did that come from?
I'm like, Snoop Dogg? She's like, I love Snoop Dogg. I was like, okay, cool. Respect it.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, that's all I got.
Yeah, so moving on to soccer. So, we got preseason still, in addition to NFL preseason. So, La Liga starts this week on Thursday. Do I have a team that I support in La Liga? No. So we're just going to watch some highlights. Of course, we're going to be watching Real and Atletico and Barcelona. I'll probably end up rooting for one of those 3. I'm taking those words back. I will not be rooting for Real Madrid because I can't stand them. And then the Premier League starts on Friday, so looking forward to that. Again, do I have a team there? No. Will I be watching the most popular game? Yes. Actually, no, I won't. I'm taking that back. Because the DFB Pokal, which is the German championship, kind of, where they have clubs from, I think it's League 4 all the way to the top, playing. So Bayern's playing this week in the DFB Pokal, which is amazing. We should win. If we do not, I will have some choice words for next week's podcast. Let me just tell you.
Prepare y'all.
I will be watching, and if I'm not happy, you will know I'm not happy. And then,
I'll definitely know if he's not happy.
Yeah, you got a pretty good read on my face. And then, so next week, regular Bundesliga resumes, so we can talk more next week. And of course, next week, we'll get F1 again. But will we talk about it? No, because there's not actually a race next week. It's just media and FP1 and FP2. and FP3 and quali. And college football is next weekend too.
I've already got my LU shirt on. Yeah.
Me too.
From when I worked
Except
for them.
it's hockey, but
yeah, this is from when I worked for LU.
I actually have a Villanova shirt on underneath this, but we're not going to talk about it. Anyway. Okay.
Moving on.
So Bayern Munich's had a couple preseason games. They've played against Tottenham. I think that we've been playing pretty good. I mean, I haven't gotten to actually watch the entire game because for the one game they were in stinking Korea, and I'm like, I am not getting up so early to watch it. And then the other game they played, and they were playing at Tottenham Stadium, and I'm like, I'm not watching this. I'm just not doing it. So, but I'm upset because they sold De Ligt, and I told them they should, I've been saying they shouldn't sell him. Well, guess what? Guess freaking what? So our one center back gets injured, right? And they're like, yeah, there's no rush to sell him. What do? We sell him. Are you kidding me? And then on top of that, we're also selling our left back, Mazraoui, to the same club that De Ligt's going to, which is Man United. I'm so upset. I just don't even, I can't even handle it. And then on top of that, so it came out this past week in the media that we're going to let Alphonso Davies go on a free transfer next summer. We should sell him, or at least we should try and sell him in the winter, but no one's going to want him in the winter. Shoo! I just can't. It's just too annoying. I'm like, and you guys know, because I've talked about this before, I hate the media narrative that's going on with this whole transfer saga, and him being like, oh wait, I love the club, I want to stay, oh wait, no, I don't want to go. I'm like, just go, and finally, the Bayern board came to the decision, and they're like, yes, we're going to sell him. However, I think it's a little bit too late to sell him this summer, so yeah, we'll see that. So yeah, that's my little soccer spiel.
I'm still learning. That's a lot of
You'll pick it up.
I know.
You'll pick it up. It'll get better as we watch. I'm torn between making you be a fan of my team or letting you choose.
I don't know. If you like a team, it probably means I'll like your team. You know, we have the same preferences on F1.
Yeah. Well, okay, so this team is red, white, and blue colors, so that's also kind of why I picked it.
She's like, I picked it because of the colors. I'm gonna be wrong.
But also there are Americans that play in this league, so I don't know if you want to support them.
I'm not too picky. Y'all, if you want to watch this all the way through, give me options. I'll think about your options. Because I'm new to this, and I want to learn, but I don't know where to start.
And then when our teams play each other, then it's gonna be even worse.
That's when you made me choose. Who did I choose?
Yes.
That was a rough game because then my team's fans went crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of rough. But anyways,
yeah.
While we're talking about Americans in the Bundesliga, so it's rumored. Sorry, this is so random, but it just came to me.
You're just on my wavelength on random things.
But you know this player. So Matt Turner is rumored to be linked with a Bundesliga loan deal for this upcoming season. So we'll see if that happens.
Interesting. Good to know.
And, so Gio Reyna, his whole club situation, so he plays for a club in the Bundesliga. So I don't know if he'll stay with that club for this season, unfortunately. And they're my team's main rivals. So I wasn't going to give you the option of that team.
It's okay. That's fair.
And, so there's another one. Well, Weston McKennie is also linked with a Bundesliga move, but we'll see if that happens or not. He's currently in Serie A with Juventus, but they've said that they're looking at trading him, so that's fantastic. And then, so Kevin Paredes something like that. Paredes. I don't know. I see his fan account on Twitter all the time, but he plays for a Bundesliga club as well. I'm pretty sure that there's other Americans in the Bundesliga, but they're just
we'll figure it out.
Julian Green might still be playing. I think John Brooks is still playing. I think he's at Hoffenheim, ironically. I feel like there's definitely more, but it's just not hitting me. But yeah, so there's that. But leave a comment of which team Julia should root for in the Bundesliga or Premier League or La Liga. But if it's Real Madrid, she's not doing that. That's like the biggest no-no club that I will not let her root for them.
The whole comments is just Real Madrid.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I can't do that. My little sister is a Real Madrid fan, okay? So I already get the Bayern versus Real Madrid stuff all the time. I don't need more of it from Julie. So no, Real Madrid is not happening.
Out of the question. I'll go ahead and be okay with that. That is perfectly fine, because I still have no idea what I'm doing. So it's totally fine. It's not like I'm missing out on anything. And now we're to F1, because there's not a lot. RB making Lawson's decision sometime in September. Love that.
Yeah.
Is it Helmut?
Helmut, something like that.
Marko says he's not available to.
So, who do we think was looking at him then?
I don't know.
A good team.
Yeah.
Maybe Mercedes.
Dutch GP leaking Ricciardo's move early this week. Bio on Dutch website was changed.
Yeah, so there must have been some plans to give Checo the boot.
Yeah.
Because this was all over my Twitter timeline this week. And I was like,
about this. Was this recent?
Yeah, this was like this was like Tuesday or Wednesday. And there are screenshots all over. And so literally it says in Daniel Ricciardo's bio about him being Verstappen's teammate.
Interesting.
Yeah, not like he used to be. He is. That's how it was worded. And so someone caught it because it was on the Dutch GP website. And so clearly there was something before them being like, oh, actually Checo's staying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. I saw it and I was like, oh.
That probably would have been my reaction too. I'm not on Twitter lately. I've been busy. Oh, another thing is Oscar. Are we gonna talk about that today?
Yeah.
He posted on his Instagram a picture of his rib being broken. And apparently it's technically been broken since June.
Yes.
The man has been driving with a broken rib? Or did he get it dealt with and we're just going with that? Like, I need more details.
Well, Twitter sleuths are saying that it happened around Silverstone, around Silverstone, because you can work out the math. But the date on the x-ray is actually, me being my dumb American self, I thought it meant August 7th, and I was like, bro, that was 4 days ago. What the heck did he do? No, if I looked further and I read the date, I would have seen that it was, July 8th and not August 7th.
Insane. Like, the man's gotta be in pain. I've broken a rib and didn't know it, and it grew bone to fix it without me knowing. And I have like a bump on my rib. Cool fact. But like it hurt. It like I bruised my rib. Like my whole like side was like bruised. It was a roller skating accident. Fun fact. I was like 15.
Love that.
But I know he's in a lot of pain because I was in a lot of pain. But mine wasn't as broken as bad as his was. Mine was like a slight fracture. His is like, it's not this anymore, it's this. That's insane. Like, I want to know, like, how it happened. Like, that's right. My nursing brain is like, what happened? I need to know. And did he get it fixed in time? Or is, like, when did he go get it fixed? Did he know right away? Or did he wait?
Well, I think everybody's kind of thinking that at this point.
Right?
But, like, it's still proving the driver injury theory.
Yeah. Like, I said to you earlier, I was, like, joking, but am I? Not really.
I don't know. I feel like I had one for Lando, but I can't remember which race it was for.
He scratched his nose, remember?
No. It's like, it's something to do down in the future. I forget which one it was, but there's like a race prediction for Lando to win here within the next. But I forget which race it's for. I can't tell you off the top of my head.
I have no idea, honestly.
I'm trying to think about it, but I'm blanking. But I have the perfect segue. This is gonna be amazing. But speaking of Oscar, you know, his mom went on the Red Flags podcast.
I laughed and laughed at that video. She dragged him. Absolutely love her. Like, so much blackmail. She like just threw everything out for everyone to know.
Yeah, she did. She might have been a little bit dirty, but at the same time, it's really funny.
You know, she's mom. Moms will drag you through the mud. She'll be like, "Oh, this is my daughter. She's single." What?
Oh no.
This is my daughter. She once did this one thing. Yeah. Wait, just
thanks, mom. Thanks, mom. Stop spilling the beans here, mom.
Yeah. It's like, we just part of like the contract and they become moms. So just like, I have the power. I can drag you through the mud. Just have you saying it because you're my mom. So an absolute slay on her part. Just poor Oscar. But
yeah. I really thought that you were gonna take my bait there, but you didn't. So, but what did she show up wearing?
Oh, Yuki! I just screamed that. I wasn't sure where you were going with that. I was just like, she absolutely played by dragging people through the mud. But
I tried to segment that for you. What a good segue, and you just...
It's 11 o'clock. Give me a break.
I was trying my best to give you a segment there.
It's my fault. Y'all, I'm trying. I still love you, Yuki. It's been a rough couple weeks, let me tell you.
But will it all get better once F1 comes back?
Maybe. No, probably not. Because then I'll be waking up early after going to bed at like 3 in the morning. You're like, what are you out doing? Partying? No. I am home. Talking to her.
Okay, it is kind of my fault. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
But you know what? I could totally be like, look, I don't want to talk, but Arts, I'll talk to her.
She's taking one for the team.
It's okay. It's not like I got anything else to do. Work? Not yet. I have to.
Not yet. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Okay, well, I think that was this week's episode.
Subscribe, follow, leave us a comment, look at our links, check out our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, right?
Yep.
At Twitter?
Did
I say Twitter?
Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah.
If I'm missing something, you'll find it eventually.